Hello everyone, thank you for um, clicking on this and watching this video. I have just watched the film Wandering Earth, which is on Netflix, and I have to admit I found it a complete delight to watch. I went into watching it without any realization that the film is actually based on a Chinese book, and all I knew was that it was more or less a science fiction film. So the premise of Wandering Earth is that the sun, if I've got this correctly, the sun is expanding, like basically dying, and it's going to explode. And if the people of Earth don't do anything about it, they will be fried. So the whole of the government have come together, which is a very rare thing these days, and they have formulated a plan where a huge satellite up in the sky is a guiding system for all these rocket engines that have been built. These massive propeller rocket engine systems have been built onto the Earth and onto the one side of the Earth, so it can push it away from the sun. Obviously, it will leave the moon as well, which goes around our planet, and that in itself has its own consequences. Also, humanity have built huge city bunkers under the ground, so that the people of the Earth can take shelter there, away from the ravages of the planet. And also the ecosystem and the weather and everything has basically been ruined because it's, away from the moon's gravitational pull, and it's it's just messed the weather up, it's messed everything up. I, for one, have only begun to get into these foreign films where it's actually English dubbed, and it's not the best voices. But for this, I actually found that the English dubbing for this film was actually very good. It fit the characters perfectly. There wasn't any annoying American. Sorry if you're in America and I've said that, but sometimes it is annoying with the dubbed accents. But anyway, there wasn't any annoying accents or anything like that. They kind of all fitted the characters. The one thing which I most enjoyed and was like, wow, this is incredible, were the actual visual effects of the film. I'm going to be honest, the visual effects of this film is absolutely beautiful. Like, they've made a scenario which obviously is so far-fetched, and Hollywoody. They've made that the whole film with the visual effects and the sets look as if it should have been directed and produced by James Cameron, who did Avatar and Titanic and Aliens 2. So yeah, like, honestly, if you watch the film, I guarantee, if you take any of my advice seriously, that you'll be blown away by the actual graphics and the computer effects and the visual effects of this film. It's stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. It shows an apocalyptic world where the ravages of weather and disruption of not our planet not having the moon and the sun, and just it hurtling through space. It's a stunning picture to see, and I happily for 2 hours got lost in the film. I'm going to probably revisit that film again. There are some films I won't be revisiting, but this is probably a film that I will be revisiting, and I'm kind of hoping that they make a sequel. I'm also going to be looking out for the book of the same name. I cannot pronounce But yeah, I will be happily going into a bookshop once I've made my way through all of the other 25,000 books I have to make my way through. That's another thing which I will be doing on this channel. I will be doing book reviews as well, because I am an avid reader and I just want to share with everyone what I'm reading, really. But yeah, that Wandering Earth is going to be added to the book list. I 100% will be telling anyone to watch this film, Wandering Earth, because it is just fun. It's a very enjoyable film. I really enjoyed it. It's on Netflix. So yeah, I loved the way it had the James Cameron look. It had like this whole vast world which I wanted to explore. I wanted to know more about the actual, like, the vehicles in the film as well were very James Cameron style of, like, they should have fit in with the Alien films and the Avatar films with, the vehicles and the technology. I I honestly really enjoyed it. The next film I will be reviewing is going to be Aladdin tomorrow, but also tonight I'm going to be watching the Belko Experiment, which I believe James Gunn directed. It's a film I've wanted to watch a long time, so it is quite an old film, but I've heard very good things about it, and I follow James Gunn's films very closely ever since he did Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm looking forward to that. So expect a review for that as well. Thank you yet again for watching every video I've made and subscribing for my channel. And for anyone who hasn't subscribed to my channel or watched any of my videos, welcome. And if you want to continue watching me go on about films, about books, also music albums, which I will be reviewing, please just subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more of those. Also, and I keep promising this, as well as on top of my trailer reactions, which there will be more of, I will be reacting to TV shows once I get a camera in and just find out the software so I can capture TV shows. And also, I've decided today that I will be watching music videos for bands which have released new music, and also reviewing albums as well. So there's plenty of material to come. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good evening.